It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like
It wasn't your fault. I was actually impressed how you stopped Jay from interfering. Nothing you could have done about Jimmy nailing me with my own belt.
I should have done something.
Maybe. But you'll have another chance. Aldis has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
It's the fallen hero and his partner, who he's dragged down with him.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And a combined weight of 417 pounds. The Asian Nightmare is Hector.
Up and Hector Flores are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside that steel cage.
That may be true, but don't forget the former champion has got to still be stinging from the US title loss. That will provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
And a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso.
The Usos look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
Talk about that a lot. Changing his title wasn't enough. Tonight the Usos are really going to make him and his minion pay.
To seeing four men tear each other apart.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
Ripcord, lariat. Powerful uppercut finds the mark.
Ooh! Kick and an uppercut. Down he goes.
Bad thoughts here. Tossed against the cage with vicious intent.
Shoulder first. The range has shifted. Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all.
Quick thinking right there.
Has been hooked, looking for sliced bread.
Reverse power slam, drilling their opponent down.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Super devastating.
He needs to adapt if he wants to steal the win in that steel cage. And a well-executed move we just saw there. Stiff kick. And here he goes, ascending up the steel cage.
Using every ounce of energy to make the climb up the cage.
Uh-oh. Flapjack. Way up there.
Flores with some agility.
He reaches the top and victory hangs in the balance now. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
Taking his shot, looking to exit the cage now.
He's on the right side of the cage now. This close to winning this whole thing.
He's almost there. Turns it around. Punishing boot. Supreme confidence here from Jimmy Uso, but he is giving his opponent a lot of time here.
He's able to dodge that one.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Kick directly to the back.
And Jay reverses. Drop kick right on point. Starting up the side of the cage now. He's looking to climb the steel cage now.
Gotta be sure-footed climbing that.
Launching. Countered right into the powerbomb. Here we go. Heads up the cage. Oh! And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's so close, he can taste it just a little further.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Oh, no! From the top rope. He's pulled back down mid-climb.
Still needs to debilitate their opponent further.
Look at this. Just launched into the steel cage.
He's going to ascend the cage.
And now Jimmy Uso is going to the crowd. Gotta be cautious here, man.
Wow! Bottom rope moonsault on the mark. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
He's almost there, but it looks like he's struggling to get that other leg out.
Flores gets waylaid.
Up and over, now down the cage wall.
This is it. This is how it's all gonna end. You gotta admire the determination here. Seated at the top of the cage right now. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Oh, this is the hard part now. He better know what he's doing.
Turns that in his favor. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Making his way out. His nerves might be getting the best of him.
Now heading up the cage.
Jimmy Uso just goading his opponent.
Here are your winners, the Asian Nightmare and Hector Flores.
The former archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, You wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Remember when I said it wasn't your fault when I lost my United States title? I lied. We both know you failed, and it cost me.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest
WWE Champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots. Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors.
Looked like you believed at the press conference. You left the business to become a big movie star, only to throw it all away because your ego demanded a comeback the Wyatts are about to bury 6 feet deep.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
Not yet. See you around if the Wyatts don't see you first.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
You want to act as if the Wyatt Six aren't bothering you? Well, here's your chance.
Once admired, now feared, the archetype.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Uttar Pradesh, India, weighing in at 215 pounds. He is
The archetype used to be a symbol of discipline and grit. Now he walks to the ring like the whole world owes him something.
Maybe it does. He spent years playing by the rules and getting passed over. Now he's rewriting the rules and his legacy.
punishment is about to begin. The dangerous Santos Escobar.
From Lucha Royalty to the Emperor of Lucha Libre.
And his opponent, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
The Emperor of Lucha Libre has been hypercritical of other luchadors in WWE, even those he's aligned with.
Second-generation luchador obviously has this business in his blood, but also has an entitlement to go along with it.
Yeah, and more importantly, Santos has that killer instinct that makes him a threat to anyone who dares disrespect him.
His heart out to achieve his goals.
And Santos isn't one to waste a big opportunity when he gets one. Strap in, everyone. Extreme rules are now in effect.
And you have to expect these superstars to take advantage of that fact right away.
But wait, check this out.
Oh, maybe not.
Guess that show of sportsmanship was just that. A show.
Arguably, that's always the case. This was just one of those moments where the veil was immediately lifted, and I, for one, appreciate it. Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Impressive awareness from him.
Driven down face first.
Given the no disqualification modifier on this match, Corey, what kind of...
From the middle rope.
Look at the power. Down for the pin. Only getting one out of that pin.
Thought they could pull a fast one here. Thumped with a big blow. And just like that...
Wait a minute. The Riot 6 torment won't stop.
Look out, Archetype! It's Eric Rowan!
Boom! Read that one. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Something in store for us.
Uh-oh. Great reaction from Santos. Being carried around now.
Lights out, face first. You are guaranteed to hit a steel beam out on the apron, and they definitely just felt all of it.
Oh, just clobbering away here.
Code red. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to. Capped off with a big one. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. What a barrage of stomps.
You don't stomp away like that without a little bit of malice.
Pretty sure he's about to treat this stop sign like a green light.
Oh, reversal catches Santos. Oh, man, caught by the steel sign.
Ooh, disrespectfully hurling that sign. The action spilling out toward our announce desk.
I think he's about to send a message with that steel chair.
Just rubbing salt in the wound now.
That certainly was a little cheeky of them, was it not?
Oh, a chop! And he slides him back to the mat. Finding something under the apron. Oh, no! What's this? Look at him bridge the ladder!
From way up, all the way to the outside. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
And Santos saw it coming.
Already he's taken on some damage.
How about the passion on display from these superstars?
It's unreal.
Placed him on the ladder. I know where this is going, and it's not good.
Getting placed onto that ladder. Sky high. Oh, no. Going right through him.
Flesh and steel now turned into one. Gnarly landing for both superstars. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
With the steel.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, chucking that sign with such force. No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
Bam! Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Textbook suplex. You know, I can barely hear myself think this crowd is looking to bring the house down tonight.
The energy in here is at another level. It is beyond electric. Looks like he's coming back in.
Oh, man.
Heavy forearm rocks their opponent. Looking to bring them back in the hard way. That was unique.
Santos is on Dream Street.
Looking to finish it off. Swanton bomb.
Everyone wanted a banger. Well, they've got it.
And all eyes are glued on this action.
Not a single person in this place is sitting down.
We might just be watching one of the greatest matches we've seen in quite some time here.
Everyone asked for it, and they got the table.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
He's setting that table up in the corner. No good can come from that positioning.
Lift off. All the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Counters with a claw across the eyes.
Going counter for counter. Now, can it be capitalized on?
Gutbuster.
Here we go.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Brilliant countering by both competitors.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Oh, no, he's in the line of danger now.
Manages to reverse it. Kick to the gut creates separation.
He's in a precarious situation.
Oh, the DDT delivered.
up against the table here.
Table behind him now, not where you want to be. Oh, this will turn your lights out in a hurry.
Absolute decimation. That table became cardboard.
That may be one of the biggest wins in his career.
Here is your winner,
A win like this one makes it easy to see why the Archetype is trying to set a new, darker standard for himself and this roster.
That was not competition.
Do you need something, Truth?
I'd like not to be smacked by a shovel. I probably didn't make that clear last time.
I'm a little preoccupied with other business to waste my time on you.
That's good to hear. Wait a second. Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the Wyatt Six, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The Wyatt Six have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The Wyatt Six.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror. But still, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dawg. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to me and Rashiki and Jamie Uso, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The Wyatt Six have been interfering in every one of my matches. This is an unsafe work environment.
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the Wyatt Six have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a man's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the Wyatt Six, I'll do it myself.
Tangaloa has his work cut out for him tonight with a bizarre Joe Gacy.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The archetype from behind. What a cowardly attack.
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt Six have been harassing this man? Gacy and the rest of these freaks deserve everything he gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the archetype's business for weeks. It's about time they face some consequences for their actions.
Are you kidding me, Wade? The Wyatt Six are the consequences, and it's time the archetype paid.
The Wyatt Six have been going after the archetype for weeks, and now he's out for revenge. Sent right into the corner. What are they planning here? Sitting their opponent up on the top rope and now heading out to the apron, trying to fight back. Blows to the kidneys. Struggle to get up top. Now a few elbows to the back of the neck, trying to wear down their opponent here. This is going to be nasty. High-risk maneuver from the top.
Avalanche Poison Rana.
When all else fails, sometimes you just have to go the high-risk and hopefully high-reward route.
Capitalizes on that misstep. And
kick right on point.
Oh, what a quick answer. Misses the target.
Oh! Did you hear the thud of that back elbow connecting?
Look out! Lands in the drop zone.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center.
He's a boulder. Now about to pounce, man.
Hoisted up high here. Oh, face first off the apron.
That was quite the impact on the apron. You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
Oof! Taken down instead with that chop block.
Oh, they're fighting pretty close to us now.
Meaning that's now as good a time as any for us to make ourselves scarce.
And he tosses him back in now. Making his way to the top here. And here he is, heading back into the ring. He's already feeling the effects.
Whacked with a clubbing hit. He just saved himself there.
High knee right between the shoulders.
Taking him to the corner now.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Agility on the attack.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. High knee right between the shoulders.
And boom!
Shooting star press.
Bad spot for Gacy.
He's able to counter that. What reflexes to stop Gacy?
Massive Uranagi there. And he's taking this to the outside now.
And now we've got a steel chair in the mix.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Tilt-a-whirl arm drag.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Oh, that was an aggressive form there.
Drop kick to the face.
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here. Going forward again. Shooting star press.
Joe Gacy's eyes look glazed over.
We're going to finish it off. What a way to win a singles match.
The archetype just told the Wyatt Six that the hunters have become the hunted.
But what's he going to do if he catches them?
Uncle Howdy! I'd say we can call you the Wyatt Five now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Joe Gacy isn't one of them. If he wasn't knocked out cold right now, he'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke, or your mirrors, or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I expose you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. You're lured away by the siren song of Hollywood fame. But pride comes before the fall. When you fail, the truth stares back at you in the mirror.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise, but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
The archetype called out Uncle Howdy tonight. He might live to regret it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Uttar Pradesh, India, weighing in at 215 pounds. He is
The man said his only goal was to win the WWE Championship. Booker, he is way off course.
The man's lost his seat, Michael, and he's about to be dragged into some deep, murky waters, man.
If I know anything about the archetype, it's that he has a plan.
A hush just fell over this arena. Uncle Howdy is here.
I don't envy the archetype right now. I've been doing this a long time, and Howdy is one of the most disturbing people I've seen in this business.
Never underestimate the archetype. Uncle Howdy might think he's some kind of retribution, but he's in there with a future first ballot Hall of Famer.
The archetype's day of reckoning has arrived. Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The archetype looked like the dog caught in the car. Man has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the archetype. If Uncle Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over. Ooh, capped off with a big one. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. Pile driver on its way. Sit down, pile driver.
A tremendous amount of compression applied to the spinal column there.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Vicious attack to the spine.
A demoralizing attack on Howdy there.
It's not like he came here to dance. He came here to fight. He knew the risk.
When the archetype turned his back on the WWE Universe and embraced the darkness, he found the Wild Six waiting for him, and now has to overcome Uncle Howdy.
And a face crusher.
Hold on, he's lining him up.
And he had Uncle Howdy's number. Oh, he timed that counter well. Ooh, great agility on display. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. We're gonna finish it off. Crashing to the floor.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
And another. He really felt the impact on that one.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Driving down hard with the Uranagi.
Uncle Howdy taking charge of his environment. The time to run is now. Shoulders down, this might do it.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
How is there anything left in the tank right now?
All right, Hurricane Rana. Drop kick on target. Oh, my God.
Oh, got the knees up. Saw it coming.
Laying out with a power slam. Pin. This might be the end of Howdy's night. Kick out just before 2.
This far along, you'd think he'd be down for a little bit longer.
Standing shooting star press. Incredible. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message.
Enziguri to the floor.
Oh, look
Good Lord, taking flight.
They just put their body on the line, and look at how it paid off. Look at that.
Absolutely unreal.
Smash against the barricade there, man.
Boom! Fire back with that elbow.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
And he's clearly on his last legs now.
This is the moment where the wheat is separated from the chaff.
Battling right in front of us now.
We might need to clear out of here.
Oh, shoulder, elbow, all affected with that.
Uncle Howdy getting worked on right now.
Howdy's resiliency being tested here.
Well, guys, look out. You gotta be kidding me.
Saw an opening for a big-time move and connecting. That's going in the highlight reel.
Colliding with the announce table.
What a way to get out of that one.
And Howdy is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this.
And now gets tossed into the ring. He gets back in right before the count.
Boom, DDT.
Oh, my God. Moonsault. Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Here we go. Shoot it. Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the?
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee?
It's like the archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of himself.
That's Hector Flores. That's the archetype's former partner. Look out!
Sister Abigail!
Not again.
Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think that this is the last the archetype has seen of his former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned, and the betrayed. It was you, archetype. It was you who delivered our new brother to us. Tonight, Hector Flores has been reborn. Because now he wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly, spreading his wings, letting his shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.